Hello there. My oil pipeline is one of the wonders of the world. It stretches all the way over to the oil well into my refining chamber. But I've got a bit of a problem. Largely due... Let me just use this rather nifty shortcut that I've been... There we are. This is my refining chamber. My problem is that I've got too much oil. I've been using Buildcraft tanks, and they're wonderful bits of kit, but they are somewhat difficult to find space for. As you can see, it's sort of stretching down now into the ground. I put a couple of extra in because I was filling up. What I need is a slightly more space-efficient way of storing liquids. And needless to say, this is going to get fiddly, and there's going to be crafting involved. My electricity, my Buildcraft pneumatic power network stretches all the way down here these days, and I will extend it a little more while I'm here, because I'm going to be needing some of that. What I'm going to be using today is a Railcraft recipe. I haven't done much with Railcraft now, yet. Railcraft is largely concerned with, as you can imagine, train networks, but it does also have a rather splendid iron tank system. But to build an iron tank, I'm first going to have to make a roller for making iron plates. And that's just 4 iron ingots like so, and then 4 pistons. And in the middle is a crafting table. And there's a rolling machine. Now, if I plug this rolling machine, I'll just pop it here, into the electricity grid. Sorry, Buildcraft pneumatic power grid. It works like electricity, I don't know why I keep worrying about that. And here we are. I've got my biomass generator working up at the other end of the complex. So now, what I need to just do is throw all these iron ingots in. Oh no, wait, I'm doing it wrong. There we go. Yes, you need to do a grid of 4. And I'm going to need quite a lot of these, so I'm probably going to use the whole stack. So you can never have too many iron plates. But I've got so much power coming through my system that this is going to go quite quickly. So anyway, we'll catch up with that when it's done. Right, I now have 64 iron plates, which ought to be enough for what I want to do. Railcraft Iron Tanks are a multi-block structure, and you can arrange them in different configurations, but I'm going to just go for the smallest one at this point. You can expand them later if you want. So, first of all, I had to do some maths here, but I'm going to need 8 gauges. So that's, so that will be 2 lots of iron plates like that, and then I've got my glass panes. And there we go, those are gauges. Oh right, I see, you get 8 out of that recipe. I was getting a little confused there for a moment. Next I'm going to need some valves, and for those I'm going to quickly need some iron bars. That'll be far more than I need. So, iron bars in all 4 corners, iron plates, there, and a lever in the middle. And that's that. I can just throw these iron ingots on the floor, I don't think I'll need them anymore. And then finally, I need the main... Right, I'm going to need a bunch of these. The main iron tank block. The reason I'm confused is because I thought I was going to be only getting 4 from each recipe for this. Clearly the wiki has changed. Or rather, the wiki is out of date. and is succeeding in completely confusing me. So, now I just need to build it. So let's just... That is the thing with wikis. Sometimes they will fox you. I do research before I attempt these episodes, but I don't actually. So if I don't go right ahead and start doing things without you, so I just need to. As you can see, basically I'm doing a 3. It's going to be 3 by 3 by 4. And I've probably already messed things up. I have. Right, well, I'll carry on doing that. Because I need to put a valve in here. For if you want to drain, and a valve, I'll put a valve in the other side as well. Because if you want to drain a tank, the valve needs to be in the bottom 2 levels. So that's that, and then to a certain extent this is aesthetic, but I'm going to put these are just little windows really, to allow you to see what's going on. And then on the top, I just want to... I will probably put a couple more valves in, just to be on the safe side. And I want to put a valve right on the top as well, there, because that'll allow me to put another tank on top if I need to. And they will just connect through the valves. And once I place this final square, it should all just magically work. So what I need to do next, apart from getting rid of this gravel, and it turns out I have a lot more bricks left than I expected, but it doesn't matter. This will probably work. What I need to do is connect a wooden waterproof pipe to this tank, which I shall do there, and connect that up to that valve using the rest of the waterproof pipes. There we are. And then I just need to power this, which I shall do with a redstone engine. Where did I put my redstone engines? There we are. And I'll just need to put a lever on it to activate the redstone engine. I'll just put it there. And then, ideally, there we are. And the oil is coming out of the regular tank, and hopefully it's going in air. But I'm not seeing very much going on at the moment. But it'll take a little while. So I will let that do its thing for a bit and see what happens. Okay, I've connected it to the top valve. Let's see if that works any better. I'm still not seeing an awful lot going on. Is there something else I'm supposed to have done? I wonder. Aha! No worries. I have realised my mistake. I got a little bit too creative with my tank design. The edges all have to be standard tank. So if I do that, I've just turned the pump off for a minute so that something doesn't go horribly wrong while I'm doing this. So I need to just get rid of that as well. And pop this in. And now, I think that might work. Oh, there we are, yes, things are happening. So I'll just turn the pump back on. And now, with any luck, this will start filling up with oil. I think I left the pump back at the oil well still running as well, so this should be filling up again as it carries on. Right, well, I'm going to leave this a few minutes and see what happens, but this is looking quite promising. Okay, I've popped back over to my oil well, and I've turned the pumps back on, and I did admittedly cannibalise most of the redstone engines from this, so it's going to go a bit slowly. But that's okay, it'll just look after itself. And eventually, this oil will, the oil will be depleted, and I can dismantle all this piping. But if I head all the way back, I don't know how much oil there is still in the oil well, but I now can store it much more easily because the iron tanks, a regular Buildcraft tank can hold 16 buckets. The iron tank can hold 16 buckets for every single, ouch, square it's got. So that's including the empty spaces in the middle. So that's 3 by 3 by 4 times 16, which is 576 buckets. But at any rate, you can see this is filling up quite nicely. You can make even bigger ones. You can, first of all, you can make them as high as you like. But you can also do 5 by 5, 7 by 7, and 9 by 9 base ones. Which seems excessive to me, but I suppose if you want to drain an ocean or something, you could do that. Or if you want to drain a lava ocean in the Nether, that might be quite entertaining. That would be an awful lot of lava. That would probably fuel me forever if I did that. So at any rate, that's pretty much that oil well is not going to be around much longer. There's another one I want to work on as well over in the Taiga. So, thanks to Railcraft, which is by a chap called Covert Jaguar, who also maintains Buildcraft these days, I think, as well, which is why it all works together so nicely. Thanks to that, pretty much my liquid storage needs are sorted, and I ended up with so many more bits because I thought I was only going to be getting 4 blocks per combine. I was getting 8. I've got enough left over for an entirely a whole another tank. Did I ever show you this? This is a hill cherry tree. That's the latest thing I've managed to breed with the tree breeding. It does produce fruit, but only if you use it in an automated forestry farm. It won't drop cherries when you just chop it down when the leaves decay. But it's quite pretty, and I've planted a few of them around the place. And it's obviously going to allow me to breed further trees down the road. Alas, poor me. So anyway, that's liquid storage sorted. I hope that was useful. And I'll see you next time. Oh, hang on a second. Butterfly. Do I have a scoop? Butterflies? Where did that go now? It's got away. Oh no, there it is. Right, I need to right-click on it with my scoop. Come on. There, got it. Butterflies will randomly appear around bread trees. Hopefully that werewolf's not checked. Oh, it is. Ooh. Run. I don't have a silver sword with me, and I don't particularly want to waste the rest of my sword on this. But yes, that was a red admiral butterfly. Once again, there's Mendelian genetics going on there, but I don't have the tools for breeding butterflies yet, and they don't do terribly much anyway when you do. But they will randomly appear, as far as I can tell, around trees that you are breeding using the forestry system. And, well, yes, as I said, they don't seem to do much yet. But they're worth having. What's all of that noise? Oh, okay, that was a mistake. Where's my sword? There's a silver sword around here somewhere. Or maybe there isn't. Cheese it! Excuse me, Pablo. Where did I put my silver sword? There's a werewolf in my house. There we go. Right. Bloomin' werewolves. Where are you? Right. This'll make short work of you, matey bubble. Oh, golden apple. Lovely. Yes, you can defeat werewolves with an ordinary sword, but it just seems to take forever and wears your sword down so much. It's much more efficient to use a silver one from a silver skeleton if you happen to have one handy. I need to spread these around the house a little bit more. I do have quite a few of them. Where was I? Oh yes, I think that's about enough for one day, unless anything else would like to job me. No? Good. So I'll see you next time. Take care.